Hello, friends, and welcome. This is Ignisipa, my first episode of the Elden Ring lore through playthrough that I'm doing. I'm hardly the first person ever to do a lore through for Elden Ring. If you're interested in completed playthroughs, people have done this shit before me, but Pseudo Plays, Gunchus Boats, and the Ash Heralded have all done Elden Ring lore throughs before. Feel free to go check them out. Their content is probably a lot better than mine, but with several hundred hours in Elden Ring, I figured it was time for me to start getting into some of the lore. So I figured I might as well record my adventure so that others may enjoy it with me. Spoiler warning, we are going to be reading every single item description and adventuring into as much content as I could possibly get in one playthrough. With that being said, let's go ahead and start. I think we're going to go with the Vagabond because his armor set is only available in the Mountaintops of the Giants. Let's go ahead and get started. Go with Jean Elden Ring. Not going to be too much character creation here. I know that's kind of the boring stuff. But for our starting gift, we'll just go with the Fanged Imp ashes. Those are pretty good starting ashes. I have a favorited appearance here. Let's go with that one. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater. and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Alright. Always such a nice intro. So, with the tarnished wizened finger, we can see the Erd Tree for the first time at the Chapel of Anticipation. Looking through our equipment here, we have a longsword, halberd, heater shield, the vagabond knight armor set, and the fanged imp ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon two fanged spirits. These spirits are well suited to causing a disturbance, moving nimbly like pests and curling magic pots, so they're magic fanged. And seem fond of each other's company, so they're besties. That's nice. And this is the item used to write the messages on the ground. A finger of corpse wax. So emaciated the bone is visible. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Absolutely, we'll be reading many messages throughout the game. And we also have a memory of grace. A memory of the first grace, which once guided bygone tarnished the lands between. Lose all runes and return the last sight of grace visited. It is merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring, become the Elden Lord. Absolutely, we will try our best. The helmet. Helm of a knight banished from their motherland, dirty and battered after enduring a lengthy vagabond journey. The visor is broken and can no longer be lowered. Metal armor is heavy but also sturdy, offering significant damage negation. Chest piece of a knight banished from their motherland, dirty and battered, after enduring a lengthy vagabond journey. The crest emblazoned on the front is worn and dingy, no longer able to evoke sentiment. Not much lore offered in the item description of the vagabond armor set. Although it appears as though we've been banished from our homeland. A medium-sized metal shield, comparatively easy to handle. With the parry skill. The halberd is a long-handled polearm that combines the functions of both axe and spear. Can be used to press a single enemy with continuous thrusting attacks or swept at groups, taking advantage of its great reach. The cleaving blade. Versatile weapon for any situation. The longsword is a straight sword with a double-edged blade. In addition to its reliable standard damage, this weapon also boasts powerful piercing attacks. Superbly balanced armaments. With all of this on at our current stamina, we are unfortunately at a heavy load, so I will be removing the helmet. You can see our character's face that we're going to take a little bit more crit damage, but that's okay, because we've got the shield. Looking around here at the Chapel of Anticipation. Got a couple messages here. Just getting started. Praise the message. Sure, why not? 6,080. What a popular fellow. Alright. Move into our first boss encounter. Looks like a fog wall. Yeah, here we go. Not doing so great. Oh! Wow. Not a great showcase of my skill as a seasoned Elden Ring player. I do have all achievements on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. And if anybody doesn't believe me, I will post those at some point. I know that fight didn't seem to showcase that so much, but we'll get back into the swing of things soon enough.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
One of our kind.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
To violate the Golden Order. I guess we shall see if we are the tarnished to do such. See if John Elden Ring has the guts to claim the glory. Alright, we have our Flask of Crimson Tears and Cerulean Tears. Go ahead and move some stuff around here, make it a little easy to access. We got the Cave of Knowledge. Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war in warrior's blood. This is the tutorial area, but seeming as though we already know how to play, we will be skipping that because there's nothing of lore value down there. It pretty much just teaches you how to play the game. Looking through some of our new equipment here, we got the Flask of Crimson Tears, a sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores HP with use. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the gravesite was sure to die, until this flask offered its gift of rejuvenation to seek the Elden Ring. Along with that, the Flask of Cerulean Tears, modeled after a golden holy chalice. Filled with Cerulean Tears, restores FP. More or less the exact same thing as this one, just restores HP versus FP, the red and blue. Ah yes, first stone sword key door. We will be back for you eventually, although we do not have any stone sword keys now. Pick these up, and we're going to mark the stranded graveyard with a skull to make sure that we come back. Looking through our new items here, we just picked up the Tarnished Frilled Finger. Furled like a hook. Alright. Used to summon cooperators, and used to banish cooperators. and or return to the world. We'll get into a little bit of online play, but I feel like I might make a separate playlist for online Elden Ring encounters. This one will be trying to delve into the lore as deeply as possible, because anybody that's played Elden Ring knows that the lore isn't really out there for you to. It doesn't really give you the lore. You kind of have to search for it. So that's what we'll be getting into here. We got some Rawa fruit. Person up on a rune arc there. Looks like they've been up there for a while. They don't seem to be alive anymore. See if the Rawa fruit has anything interesting to say. Let's see here. Very like red fruits that grow in shrubs. Material used for crafting items. Easily found everywhere in the lands between its wide variety of uses. If I'm not mistaken, you can use those to make some kind of berry to heal torrent, but we don't have torrent or the item crafting system yet. So let's talk to Var, see what Var has to say.
Oh yes, tarnished, are we?
Yes,
Come
just
to
like
the
you.
lands between for the Elden Ring. Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
In obscurity. Only if we give up.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless.
How very
Me.
lucky.
Vare.
Oh, you're the
Take
shining ray
care
of hope?
to listen.
Are you gonna be our
Are you familiar
maiden?
with
Alright.
grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished.
I am
You
familiar,
may
yes.
also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
Looks like you
That
can see it right
is
there.
the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel.
Alright.
Indeed, grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Seems like a threat there,
Grace's
Vari.
guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted.
Looks like that's Stormville right
It's time
there.
you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set to castles. If you
Alright. Just gotta make sure we exhaust all the dialogue here. Sadness ahead. Indeed. Maidenless, with no invitation to the Round Table Hold, would seem as though the future is very sad. But let's press on just a little bit more and see if we can find a ray of hope in the guidance of grace. See some more guidance of grace coming out of this church right here. Church of Ele. It's an item and a little merchant over there. Let's see. Smithing Stone 1. Smithing Stone is found throughout the lands between the mining galleries. Built to excavate it can be found everywhere. So these are the upgrade materials. We're going to be looking out for
You're
lots of those.
tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
Absolutely not.
And why not purchase a little something?
I would.
I'm Carly, purveyor of fine goods.
I would purchase, however, I don't have any runes to purchase just yet. But we will be back, Kale, I promise. You have many wondrous items for us to look into.
Goodbye.
But for now, we're just going to press on. See if we can get some runes to go here for Kale. Find services that he provides. Oh my goodness. Well, doesn't seem as though I've mastered parrying just yet, but maybe we'll get there. This is a medium parry. I know there's better parrying with small shields, but we'll see if we can get it going here. Nope. At least I get somewhat of a block when I miss a parry. There we go. Smoldering butterfly. Butterfly that is somehow alive, although on fire. Oh no! Oh no. Here comes the cavalry. Okay, we found the map for this area. That's nice. I don't know if I have a chance of getting these guys all together like this. Oh no. Definitely not if I keep this up. Oh no. Don't have a death just yet. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, fellows. So we can outpace the Godric soldiers here. There we go. Whoa, that was close. Went over my head somehow. Do it again. Oh no, not like that. Come on. Oh, the shield bash. Oh, I'm gonna get myself killed trying to parry this guy. Oh no! Okay, let's cut our losses. Rest of the grace to replenish my flasks really quickly. Ooh, a cutscene.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
It seems like Melina wants to strike a deal after finding us face down
Have you
in the
heard
water.
of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
It seems as though we had a finger maiden that was killed
But
in the
you,
beginning.
I am afraid, are maidenless.
And I wonder who killed our maiden.
I can play the role
Could it have
of
been
maiden,
Bari? Potentially.
turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden
Melina
Ring.
is a character that is shrouded
You
in
need only take me with
mystery.
you to the foot of the
She
earth.
can play the role of maiden, but I don't believe that she is a finger maiden.
Then it's settled.
We will accept her
Summon
accord,
me by grace to turn runes into
because
strength.
she will allow us to level up our character, and she will also give us...
Another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
the spectral steed whistle.
Use it
Very important.
to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral's torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Okay. Now that we have Torrent, put him in our pouch here. Read the description. A delicate goldwork ring can be used as a finger whistle. Upon his death, the spectral steed can be summoned again. Doing so drains the flask of crimson tears. Torrent is going to be our faithful companion for our entire journey, no matter what happens between us and Mel. Too early. Way too early. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what's in the back of this. Lord's Horn, Great Sword. Can't wield that just yet. Well-crafted straight sword with illustrious design wielded by regulars of any lord's army, or a lord's army. Though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise been kept in serviceable condition, despite the soldiers having long since lost their minds. Unfortunate. It seems as though these soldiers have gone hollow by the Dark Souls. Excuse me. By the Dark Souls standard, the soldiers have gone hollow. Oh, and it looks like we just got some gauntlets. Godric Soldier gauntlets. Gauntlets worn by soldiers loyal to Godric the Grafted, rust worn and stained through unending conflict. Seems as though these soldiers have seen better days. I wonder what the significance of them having wolves is. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Got a little careless there. I think the Stake of America might be a little closer to where we just died. Let's summon Torrent here, just to get some of this gathering out of the way. We might have to wait until nighttime again to get some more helpful items before we really start our journey here. Oh no. Hello friends. I know. I don't like me stealing your loot. I'm sorry. None of you were using it though. You can't really blame me. It's just sitting there collecting dust. Come on. Okay. You got the flail. Weapon consisting of a bludgeoning head attached to a handle by a chain. The iron ball is spiked and induces blood loss. Blows from this weapon cannot be parried. A charge attack whirls the iron ball around for increasing force before striking. 18 dexterity to use that. So, with those things collected, let's go visit Kale once more. See if there's anything new for us to do here.
This way, Talos. May I
Oh,
have
fantastic.
a
Kale is having himself a little snooze. Let's see what this mysterious lady has to say. She's got a spectral face coming off the side of her, right side of her eye there.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Rena. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking
Word travels
into the
fast
matter,
in the lands
the
between.
talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no?
Yes,
To
I
call
am.
forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
I just did. I can.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
I wonder who had Torrent before me. The Spirit Calling Bell and the Lone Wolf Ashes, we should be able to summon our Fanged Imp friends for boss fights.
From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
An interesting question indeed, Rena, quote unquote. Guess we shall see.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Wonder what he meant by that. Okay, for now we will buy the crafting kit. And these allow you to craft bone arrows, bone bolts, glowstone, shield, torch. We'll buy a torch and a single cracked pot.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Nice to do business with you too, Kale. We will be back again later. We need mushrooms to craft fire pots. Okay. And with this, let's do a little bit of exploring, shall we? So we know that this way is the Gatefront Ruins. And I do happen to know exactly where most of the dungeons are. I think what we're going to do is just work our way through each area and gather as much lore as possible along the way. Gold tinged extracts. Let's see. Oh, we never read these item descriptions. The smoldering butterfly is an eternally burning butterfly found near wildfires and elsewhere. Eternally burning. Interesting. Someone's excrement. Oh goodness. Someone's, not some things. So, a person? Interesting. It has a golden tinge, material used for crafting item, often hidden in woods and thickets. Gold-tinged excrement is highly stable substance. It doesn't dry out, nor does it lose its customary warmth or scent. For better or for worse, it remains as is. That's kinda gross, I'm not gonna lie. The Erdleaf flower is a dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between. Said to be fed by leaves that fell from the Erdtree in the days of antiquity. I wonder what the days of antiquity are. These, I'm fairly certain that these are leaves falling from the Erdtree as well. I'm not exactly sure what these are. These gold leaves fall gracefully from the sky every so often. And if you can see that symbol in the top left, that means we're getting slightly more runes for killing things than we would normally. It happens every so often. I'm not entirely sure exactly what they are. Let's see if we can find something to tell us what's really going on with this phenomenon. Yeah, as you can see there, so we got 67 runes for killing that guy. I think normally we would get something like 64, so it's not so much of a boost, but still pretty good. With a small golden effigy. I believe this is also for... Yeah, it's for activating summoning rules. let's go ahead and put a torch on here. Cave's pretty dark. Alright. Get some cave moss. Go ahead and read that really quickly. Faintly luminescent moss that grows in dark caves. Fundamental ingredient for medicinal boluses. Oh, and some wolves. Another item down there, so let's see if we can get to that item without losing our runes to the wolves. Oh goodness. Shield might come in handy here. Oh, okay. Oh no. These wolves are a formidable foe. Let's do a backstep attack. Let's see. Okay. And another cracked pot. Okay. Excuse me while I do a quick battery change here. My controller is dying. Alright. Let's see. Message. Didn't expect message, therefore praise the message. Fair enough. Be wary of lover. Where? Some thin beast bones. Oh my goodness. These wolves are not having anything today. Glowstone. Golden rune. Some silver fireflies. Quite a few item descriptions to read here. Okay. Glowstone. Polished rune fragment that shines brighter than a rainbow stone. Craft white. Emits light from the location of this place, illuminating surroundings. However, the effect is short-lived and it lacks the diverse colors of rainbow stones. May serve some benefit in dark places around that. Probably. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's pretty bright. It's like another campfire down here now. It's pretty cool. I suppose you could use these in a pinch if you didn't have a torch. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the land between the lingering trace of gold. This is a Golden Rune 1. Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnish, provided a finger maiden can be found. ... Okay. And oh, some kukris that we picked up earlier. Okay. A large knife used for throwing. Its curved blade is sharp enough to slice fresh, clean. Slice flesh clean. Bit of a tongue twister there. This heavy throwing weapon is unsuitable for swift attacks, but is able to inflict heavy damage. Okay. Spirits of wolves. Chased from their pack, they later encountered a nameless tarnished who welcomed them as hunting companions. The wolf spirits overwhelm enemies with their agility, aiding the summoner in combat. Very nice. Silver firefly. Found near bodies of cold water untouched by sunlight. The light of fireflies is believed to have an alluring magic. Silver light is considered to invite riches. And just some thin beast bones. Another crafting material. Alright, well, we're going into this boss fight with 0 flasks, but we should be able to do it just fine with the help of our fanged imp ashes. And we are going to switch our weapon over here to the halberd. I feel like the halberd's probably going to be a better weapon here. Alright. The Beastman of Fair Missoula. Oh yeah. Very nice. Oh wow, okay, they already got a bleed off on him. stance break, we don't need it. Very nice, wow. I've actually never used these ashes early game. They seem to be able to hold their own pretty easily. And with the victory there against the Beastmen of Farum Azula, we get the Flame Drake Talisman. Boosts fire damage negation. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is that shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Alright, so we got some extra fire damage negation. Okay. From here, let's move on down the road to the south a little bit, see what we can see. And I believe it is nighttime. Let's pass the time to night just in case. We'll restart the nighttime cycle so that we can have a shot at our dear friend down the road here. Only appears at nighttime. Be our first field boss that we fight, because we passed up the tree sentinel at the beginning there. We'll be back for him. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and mark him just so we know.
You?
Oh.
Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Seems like our good friend Bach needs some help. Rolling required ahead. Friend. Pathetic sword, but time for attacking. That was rude, dude. He's not pathetic. He's very nice.
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you?
A spell that turns people into trees. Very interesting. I haven't found that one just yet.
Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
That's unfortunate, Bach. I'm sorry to hear that.
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
I do forgive you, Bach. I'm sorry. I feel bad for... Oh, 10 mushrooms, man. That's...
Well, if you can afford to wait for a while...
It's very nice of you, Bach.
I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value.
Oh, don't...
Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
Don't do that, Bach. I wouldn't ask you to put yourself in danger for nothing.
I'll need them. I'm frightened of them. So I have to gather myself.
Well, don't go...
My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
On the shore? Well, don't go back. You don't have to go back. You don't have to go back, dude. Please don't go back. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you, though. You sincerely do not deserve bad happening to you. You're one of the sweetest characters in this game. Scarab. Ash of War Determination. Let's see if we can take on these. Oh no. This is not a safe situation for us to be in. It's a bit unfair. For you to team up on me like this. Oh my goodness. Please, give me a chance. This is so mean. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Now we can fight one-on-one. Or I suppose it would be 2-on-1. You on a horse. And I would summon Torrent, but I feel like he would unfortunately just get it over. come on, don't run away now. Oh. Oh, come on, man. You got it. I believe. Oh, no. Full timing. Strong attack there. There we go. Feel bad for your horse, but not for you. You're very rude. I will see your brothers in later encounters. Alright. So with the Ash of War, repeating thrust. Oh, here we go. Okay. The crafting kit. Not much lore there. Spirit Calling Bell. A bell capable of summoning various spirits from ashen remains. Spirits can only be summoned in the vicinity of a rebirth monument. When summoning is possible, the monument icon will be visible on the left side of the screen. Only one type of spirit may be summoned at once, and none may be summoned during multiplayer. Okay, fair enough. Let's see the Ashes of War here. Determination, the knightly skill. Hold the flat of the ornament to your face and pledge your resolve, powering up your next attack. Repeating thrust. Fairly self-explanatory there. Okay. Moving right along here. Oh yeah, we can craft some fire pots now with mushrooms that Bach was so kind to give us. Go ahead and put this in the pouch. Future use. These fellows look pretty menacing. Ooh, lots of health. And they're pulling one of those carriages from the ruins that we were at before. Nobody's really guarding it either. Fortunate for them. Great axe. Alright. Let's see what the great axe has to say. Akin to a huge lump of iron, recognized as the weapon of choice of Badland chieftains. Too heavy to be wielded by those of merely ordinary strength. Blows from this axe will flatten enemies, and the force of its charged attack is a sight to behold. Wonder if we'll ever have enough strength to wield that. Oh, gold pickled fowl foot. How very useful. Let's see here. Four-toed foot of a fowl pickled in a golden medicinal solution. Boosts the amount of runes obtained. Since the old times, the needy would scrape the meat clean, even from a fowl's claw. Got a golden ring, some immunizing cured meat, guarded by some poisonous flora here, and it looks like a little boss fight is hidden amongst the ruins. Let's see here. Cured strip of meat dried out after pickling, green medicinal solution, temporarily boosts immunity. I believe immunity. Oh, it literally says it right there. Higher immunity helps to mitigate the buildup of various poisons and scarlet rot. Very nice, very useful. I doubt we'll ever think to use it, but just in case. Alright, moving right along. Our next boss fight. The Mad Pumpkinhead. I wonder if they mean mad as in angry or mad as in crazy. I think he's crazy or angry. What do you guys think? think to, drop a comment as to whether or not you want to be angry or crazy. Personally, it's a bit of both. Then again, aren't we all? I might need the help of our summoned friends here. I don't know if I can take this guy by myself. The lone wolf actions. Very nice. Oh goodness. Nice little stance break and cost for the finish against that. Could this be a love? Wonder. Teacher ahead. Somebody's hot for teacher.
Tarnished, are we?
Yes.
I wonder you should turn up here.
I wonder.
I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Well, I don't want to learn sorcery, but for lore's sake, why not?
Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries.
Not
I
really.
dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
I mean, I'm not at all familiar with the academy you speak of, so sure, why not?
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Fair enough. Seems as though she's selling a few sorceries. We got the nod in thought gesture. How very useful. So, just a side note quickly. I have, as previously mentioned, I have played this game many times before, but I'm gonna do my best to not give certain things away while playing, to avoid spoilers for people who are not familiar. I don't mean for it to come off as though I'm pretending to have never played this before. Okay. We're gonna move further on down the road here and grab another one of these sites of grace for future use. And I'm going for hour-long episodes here, so coming up on the end of the first episode, but I think we've got a good chunk done for the first episode. If you're familiar with other lore through playthroughs, you're probably, familiar with how long these take. These take quite some time, so this will be probably episode 1 of 200 some, possibly, so I guess we'll see. Just gonna run through and collect some useful materials quickly. Some useful things that I know where they are. It's a large club and another arterial leaf. It's one of those earlier. description now. Dark red leaves with thick swollen veins. Exceedingly rare. Faint pulse can be felt in the veins. Stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. Cool. The mushrooms are just to be used in crafting pots. Crafting throwable pots. Okay. Ignoring the demi-humans there because I feel bad for the demi-humans sometimes. I'm going to run down the road here. See if I'm getting into a fight with some Goddard soldiers. They're really going at it. Oh my goodness. Demi-humans are more aggressive when their eyes glow red, but let's jump in on some of this action. Oh my goodness. I killed all the soldiers. Alright, we got a rune fragment, a glowstone, some string, and a Lord Sworn straight sword. Very nice. Well-crafted straight sword with an illustrious design. Seems as though this is just the same as the great sword, just slightly smaller. Alright. You know what? I think we have time in the first episode to go help. To go do one more thing. I won't spoil what it is. So coming south of the Gatefront ruins again, this time going down into the lake. This is such a pretty game. I do find myself enjoying the scenery a bit too much sometimes. It's enough to distract somebody during a battle. Some more mushrooms and some fire grease. And some skeletons falling from the sky in a valiant attempt at an ambush. Unfortunately, we're just too fast on torrents here, aren't we? And we're going to be forced off torrent. And I think unable to be entering this cave as well. Yep, cave is going to be blocked off. Invaded by Bloody Finger Nereus. Oh no. Alright. Let's see if we can do anything to Nereus here. Alright, nice. Stamp uppercut into a charged heavy. Block. See if I can block attacks. Oh no. Bloody Finger Hunter Yura summoned. Okay. Very nice. Seems to think Yura is going to come help us out here. Oh. There he is. I think I can see him. Yura, help! I need help, Yura, please. Thank you. Nereus wielding daggers and Yura with a very long katana. Oh no. Thank you, Yura. Perfect timing. Ooh, traded there. Nice. Give him a charged heavy. Nice. Running light for the finish. Fantastic. Thank you very much to Yura for that. And we got the Reduvia. Uncommon dagger. Very nice for the arcane dex user. A jagged dagger with the distinctive curved blade used by the noble servants of the Lord of Blood. This dagger rips the flesh clean as it enters, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficacy. A proud testament to the success of its vicious design, this weapon is perpetually coated in blood. Very intimidating. Alright. And with that, we have just hit the 1 hour mark. This concludes the first episode. Let's look at the map here. In the next episode, we'll be venturing into this cave and also venturing further down this waterway to see what the rest of this area has to offer. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.